Welcome back guys with a brand new video, and in this video we will discuss about the master slave flip-flops. Now you can easily understand the functionality and working principles of the master slave flip-flop using this simulator, and the name of this simulator is applet. So first of all, let me explain you. If you watched my previous video that is relevant to the clocked SR flip-flop, then you can see this circuitry is a clocked SR flip-flop circuitry, and this one circuitry is for the SR flip-flop. So basically you have to memorize the only SR flip-flop circuitry, and then by adding two NAND gates and a clock you can easily make the clocked SR flip-flop. And by using the two clocked SR flip-flop you can make a master slave SR flip-flop. Now what's happening here in the previous case, as we discussed, that the outputs or as a Q will becomes input of this circuitry, and the Q slash will becomes the input of this circuitry. Okay, now what's happening here, this is simple, a high or low you can use like this also, or you can also utilize separately, that's mark it as low and it's as high or low also we can change it's by here. We are using here NOT gate to inverse the output, and similarly we are using a NOT gate here to show the to change the clock for the both signals, both circuitry. Okay, this circuit is controlling this circuitry, that's why we call this master, as master control the slave, and that's why it's a master slave flip-flop. Now if I make the input as high, you will see that we will get Q as high. Why Q will get as high? You know the property that's when the both values will be high, the output will have 0 or low. Okay, when one is high one is low, it will give high as a input, and we will get high as the output of the master circuitry, and this output becomes the input of slave circuitry. Now similarly again this slave circuitry, the clock will be work to give the inputs. It works as a state side. Okay, when I make it as a low, this input becomes high, it means it act as a reset. You will see here it's again reset the circuits and make in the original condition. So you can also see here what is happening here, that here we have the D. What is D? D is the input, and what is Q? Q is the output, and this one is the clock signals. If I make this high, you will see here that when I make the input as high, the Q after some times, you can say after a gap, will becomes high. Similarly, when I make it low, as I make the input low, then the output Q becomes low after a few seconds, you can say milliseconds, that is gap or time gap between the input and output due to the circuitry. I hope you like my videos. If you understand something, please subscribe the channel and share the video, hit the bell icon. Thank you.